Thank y'all so much for tuning back into my channel. Listen, my name is 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿. I am your angelic intuitive soul healer. Do you hear me? I have an earth angel mandate, right? To activate the isolated prophets and to take other people through the soul rebirth process, right? So listen, this is going to be a great series, y'all. This is going to be the series called Shadowed and Shielded, okay? Activating the isolated prophets, and I'm all for it, okay? I know that there are many people that are hidden, okay? And this is a spiritually empowering journey, okay? And it's designed for those you feel like listen, you're chosen, yet you're hidden. Let me say that. You're misunderstood and you're spiritually set apart. So listen, this series is going to speak, y'all, directly to individuals who sense a divine calling. You know you called. God has called you. You have ran from your calling for years. Do you understand me? You've been hidden for years. You've been the isolated prophet, right? But listen, you got a divine calling, but you have experienced isolation or rejection, right? So this series is going to aim to validate your experiences that you have had, right? But it's also going to equip you for spiritual warfare and to activate your prophetic purpose, right? So listen, y'all, we about to get into this because it's going to be deep. It's going to be good. I'm going to teach this thing, y'all. Listen, this is crafted specifically for the hidden ones, okay? Maybe you call yourself a chosen one, but I'm the hidden one. Do you understand me? And I'm only here to activate isolated prophets, right? Those who have been overlooked by people, but they are divinely appointed. Do you understand me? These people have been called by God, okay? So listen, we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about spiritual authority, divine protection, prophetic identity, and the transformative power of personal trials. Do y'all understand me? So this series is going to serve as a clarion call, okay, to the isolated prophets, y'all, to rise, to engage in spiritual battles, and to embrace one's role in advancing the kingdom of God. See, this is why I could teach y'all, because see, I'm an adept, y'all, in spiritual warfare. Y'all know I always tell y'all I am warfare. And so I teach this thing. I teach y'all how to go from the kingdom of darkness to the kingdom of light. But let's get into this, because let me tell you, we're going to talk about bending the darkness too, when light learns how to fight. Do y'all understand me? So we're going to explore the distinction between being kind and being naive. Do you understand me? So listen, we're going to put an emphasis on understanding one's authority too in the spiritual realm. Because why? You are divinely protected, right? You are highly protected in the shadows. So we're going to talk about and we're going to discuss angelic protection and divine covering, okay? We're going to talk about and explain why God often hides individuals. He will hide you before using them for a greater purpose. Do you understand me? So listen, we also gonna get into the earth angel mandate, right? Because y'all know I teach you how to grow in your relationship with your angels, right? How to receive angelic divine guidance. How do you receive the signs and the synchronicities from your angels on your spiritual journey, right? And listen, how do you also collaborate with your angels so you can manifest your desires? Because why? It's your birthright, boo, that you have heaven here on earth, okay? Listen, Christ came that you might have life and have it more abundantly, okay? Listen, we're going to define what it means to be an earth angel. We're going to also highlight, okay, how heightened sensitive, okay, sensitivity can be your spiritual strength. Because as a earth angel, as a prophetic voice for heaven in the earth, you have a heightened, okay, sensitivity. So you can see stuff, you can feel stuff, you can hear things. Do you understand me? And so then we're going to talk about how you're not here to play with demons. Do you understand me? So we're going to focus on spiritual boundaries, practicing discernment. And then also, listen, let me tell you this. I'm going to guide you on knowing when to spiritually engage. See, you got to engage, baby, in spiritual warfare. You can't be just sitting on the sideline scared, okay? That's not what you do. A real soldier engages in war, okay? Now, we do it from a different perspective, though, not a worldly perspective, because the weapons that we have, they are not carnal. Okay, so listen to this. Let me tell you, we're going to talk about the calling of the isolated prophet. So listen, we're going to explore why God, he selects outcasts, why he selects misfits and people that are misunderstood for significant spiritual roles. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into this, okay? We're going to talk about execution in the spirit, okay? Authority over darkness. Y'all better know y'all authority. You better know the boldness that God has called you to walk in, right? Even though he wants you to be harmless as a dove, you better be wise as a serpent too. Listen, I'm going to teach you how to engage in spiritual warfare without fear, without compromise, okay? Now, we also going to talk about the fire that finds you, right? Because y'all better go back and watch that video that I did about how you are a walking trigger, okay? The fire will find you. So we're going to discuss the prophetic trials and the refining process that activates one's true calling, y'all. Listen, then let's get into this because y'all know I'm the healer too. Listen. Let me tell you, your healing is the key to your freedom. Do you understand me? So I'm going to teach you and we're going to illustrate how personal breakthroughs can lead to the deliverance of others. Okay? Now, we also going to talk about how you sweet but deadly. Okay? The power of a pure heart. Do you understand me? It explains the connection between purity. We're going to go over this. We're going to discuss this thing. The connection between purity and the power in prophetic warfare. Okay. Now also, we're going to release the sound. This is a call to the hidden ones. Okay. This is why I'm doing this whole series about being shadowed and shielded, right? This is going to serve as a final activation message to isolated prophets worldwide. Okay. So listen, y'all, I want y'all to understand, okay, the purpose behind periods of isolation too, and how they serve as preparation for greater assignments. Do you understand me? But also recognizing your spiritual authority and exercising your authority in the spiritual realm. You also need to understand your prophetic identity, and you have to learn how to embrace your calling and the responsibilities that come with it, because listen, you hold a lot of weight. Remember, I told y'all this. So listen, also, we're going to talk about healing. We're going to talk about deliverance, because this is a healing and deliverance ministry over here. Do you understand me? I want to teach you how to acknowledge how personal healing, it can be instrumental, okay, in the liberation, y'all, of other people. This is why you got to learn how to do the work, okay? And you have to learn how to, let me tell y'all, because I'm going over this. Listen. And if you need a spiritual community, I have created a WhatsApp group, Oconee Rebirth Temple. I'm on Clubhouse. I'm going to link all of this below, because I'm going to start talking about activating the isolated prophet. Listen, let me tell you, we're going through a soul rebirth method over here. Listen, I want you to understand how to recognize your patterns and then also heal from your past. But then also you got to learn how to create yourself, right? So listen. Let me tell you. So we're going to get into this, y'all. This is going to be so good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this series myself. Okay. Not only am I activating you, but I'm activating me. Okay. I'm going through a whole nother level of activation now, y'all. Listen, let me tell you. So if you are seeking a community with like-minded individuals, okay, or if you're looking for additional resources to support your prophetic journey, this is why I created Oconee Rebirth Temple, for other people that are isolated prophets. They've been hidden, they've been misunderstood, they've been rejected. Listen. This community is for you, because this is why God has mandated me, okay, and given me the mantle of a midwife so that I can activate your gift. All right. So listen, y'all, I am here to assist you in navigating this path. Okay. So make sure listen, y'all stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. Listen, turn on your notification bell, join join WhatsApp. That's what it's called. Okay. The WhatsApp group. I'm on WhatsApp. Y'all want to talk to me? Join my WhatsApp group. It's called Oconee Rebirth Temple. We're going to be in there. Y'all can ask me any questions. Listen, I ain't got time for monitoring spirits. Don't come over here if you ain't trying to grow in the Most High God. I'm not playing. Okay, listen. This is for people that have been hidden. I'm going to be, listen. Don't come over there with no foolishness, y'all, because I'll put y'all out the group. I ain't playing. Okay? Because, listen, it's people that need help. People are, they need healing, y'all, and deliverance. So this is basically for... Let me tell y'all who this is really for. Let me go over this with y'all so y'all can really understand, because people out here hurting, y'all. They by themselves. They need help. They need support. Some people are not strong enough to stand on all 10 by themselves. Okay, toes, that is. All right. Listen, I'm just being real. Okay. And, oh, this is so lovely. Oh, my God. Listen, y'all. This is, when I tell you God is doing a new thing and it is springing forth, this is so lovely. This is, I just thank God. I'm almost in tears, y'all, right now, because I'm looking at something. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share this with y'all. Y'all go ahead and go join 𝐬𝐿 Rebirth Temple on Clubhouse. Okay, I'm going to be on Clubhouse. I'm going to be coming on there. We're going to be getting in the room. We're going to be talking. I'm activating the prophet. Okay, and listen. The prophets, okay? And then let me tell y'all something else. Let me tell you who my favorite prophetess is. Y'all already know Prophetess Huldah, right? And then let me tell you why though. Let me tell you this woman. Let me tell y'all what she did, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Because I'm going to talk about this. Because this is a big deal. This is a big deal, okay? What God has me doing in this season, this is a big deal, okay? Let me tell you. I want to talk about this word because it's a word here. It's a word. Let me tell y'all. This is my favorite prophetess because my life reminds me of this woman. Do you understand me? She was significant, yet overlooked. She was often overlooked. But listen, let me tell you something else. Let me tell you, because this woman, listen. Let me tell you, this is deep. This is deep. I'm going to do a whole teaching about this particular woman because I do not hear people. I'm telling y'all, they don't give this woman the recognition as a prophetess. Listen, this woman directly communicated with God. She communicated his will, though, also to high-ranking officials. And the king highlights her esteemed position. The king. Do y'all hear me? So, I'm telling you, her influence. I did a whole video about how my story was going to go down in the history books. Do y'all understand me? And who I am as a woman, as a person, as an individual. This woman's influence, it extended, y'all, beyond her lifetime. This is how powerful this woman was. Do y'all understand me? This is the cultural impact that this woman made. And it was a historical impact. This was revolutionary. Okay? Listen, what she did, it reflected her lasting legacy. Do you understand me? And then her story, it continues to inspire discussions on the role of a woman in religious leadership. Do y'all understand me, y'all? This is how deep this thing is. So listen, I love y'all. I'm coming back. I'm not done. I'm just getting started because, see, God done activated me now. And so once I done been activated, let me tell you, y'all, this is deep. When I tell y'all this is so deep, let me tell you one thing, too, about this woman, okay? Listen, y'all. Whew, this is so deep. I'm not even done, y'all. I'm trying to figure out, should I talk about this right now or should I break it up? Because, listen, I'm telling y'all, this is finna be a whole movement. I am activating the isolated prophet because heaven's voice, okay, has to be restored, y'all. Okay, I have to release the sound. There is a clarion call to the hidden ones, right? And so, listen, I'm activating. I'm doing a activation message. This is the message here. Oconee Rebirth Temple. Do you understand me? It is a message to the isolated prophets, y'all, worldwide. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I love y'all.